Welcome to the second lesson on phrasal verbs. In this lesson, we'll finish our top 50 examples and we'll concentrate on phrasal verbs with the following prepositions. Up, 5 examples. Down, 6 examples. Away, 5 examples. Back, 4 examples. And at, 4 examples. So, let's get started. Number 1, and these are phrasal verbs with up, and there are 14 examples here. Number 1, this is wake up. Number 2, this is get up. Number 3, this is stand up. This man is standing up, and this man is sitting down. Number 4, this is pick up. This boy is picking up a snail. Number 5, this is clean up. Because of this, we could also say to hoover up. Number 6, this is wash up. And number 7, to become older as a child is to grow up. Next page. Number 8, and to raise a child is to bring up. You could say, I was brought up in London. Number 9, and this is to tie up. We can say tie up for shoes or for clothes or whatever. Another way of saying tie up, which is more informal, is do up. Number 10, and this is look up. So look up a word in a dictionary, for example. Number 11, this is to turn up. So to turn up the volume on a radio or a TV or whatever. Number 12, to confuse two things, for example, is to mix up. Number 13, this is to give up. So he's giving up with a white flag. And number 14, to endure, for example, something annoying like a loud noise, is to put up with. So those are phrasal verbs with up. Let's now look at phrasal verbs with down. And there are 6 examples here. Number 1, and this is break down. He's broken down on the motorway or whatever. Number 2, this is the opposite of turn up, turn down. Number 3, this is write down. She's writing down her shopping list by the looks of it. Number 4, and this is put down. Number 5, to become slower is to slow down. And number 6, to become calmer is to calm down. So those are phrasal verbs with down. Let's now look at phrasal verbs with away. 5 examples here. Number 1, this is put away. He's putting away some money. Number 2, and this is run away. Number 3, to go abroad, somewhere far, for example, is to get away, slightly informal. We could also say go away. And number 5, to give for nothing is to give away. So, for example, he gave away all of his money to become a monk. So those are phrasal verbs with away. Let's now look at phrasal verbs with back. And there are 3 examples here. Number 1, and this is call back. This man is calling someone back. Number 2, and this is pay back. And we can also say give back, which can be for money or any other object that you're returning. Number 3, and to return from somewhere is to get back. So that's back. Let's finally look at phrasal verbs with at. 2 examples here. Number 1, this is to look at. So he's looking at a painting. We can also say to glance at, which is a short look, or to stare at, which is to look at for a long time. And number 2, this is to laugh at. So to laugh at a joke, for example. So those are our 50 top phrasal verbs. Here is the PDF for you to download, and as you can see, it has all the pictures and examples so that you can test yourself. Join me in part 2 for the practice exercises, where I'll test your knowledge of all 50 phrasal verbs of the last 2 lessons.